So what exactly is insecurity? Insecurity is not merely awareness of one's fragility or vulnerability or limitations, because the most secure people can be, and probably are, acutely aware of the very, very obvious fact that human beings are all, without exception, extremely vulnerable and extremely limited. So if you take somebody who is supremely self-confident, genuinely supremely self-confident, they're going to be utterly aware of what it is they can do, what it is they cannot do, what it is that will hurt them, what it is that will be good for them. And, they will know, as any reasonable person will, as all people who are not in a vegetative coma will, that human beings are very, very fragile, all of us, emotionally fragile, and physically fragile, obviously. So what exactly is insecurity? How is insecurity different from just mere cognizance of one's limitedness and one's vulnerability? Insecurity is actually about insecurity is crypto vanity. So the insecure person is somebody who has a radically inflated self view and whose lack of self belief is identical with his seeing that he falls desperately short of his deeply inflated self view. And there's another dimension to insecurity, which is that his lack of belief in himself is actually displaced rage at others for not believing in him. So the insecure person sees himself as a god, and his supposed insecurity or his supposed lack of self-belief is really rage at other people for not seeing him as a god. And we don't, the reason we dislike insecure people is because we pick up on the fact that they're actually crypto megalomaniacs. And we pick up on the fact that in addition to having a bloated self-concept, they also believe it to be their due that others worship them. So really, what we deplore in the insecure person is not his lack of self-belief, it is his insistence that others adulate him. And that is the nature of insecurity as opposed to mere awareness, the mere sane and accurate awareness of human limitedness.